In the ever-evolving landscape of the American grocery aisle, spreads have become a massive category that bridges the gap between nutrition and indulgence. From the classic peanut butter and jelly pairing to modern chocolate hazelnut infusions and dairy-free butter alternatives, what we slather on our toast defines our metabolic health more than we might realize. As we move through 2026, the focus has shifted from simple calorie counting to ultra-processing awareness. Many iconic American spread brands rely on inflammatory seed oils, hidden sugars, and emulsifiers that disrupt the gut microbiome. While the packaging may tout natural or low-fat benefits, the ingredient labels often tell a different story. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. This deep dive identifies the 5 US spread brands you must avoid in 2026, focusing on the specific ingredients that turn a simple snack into a health hazard. 1. Jif, specifically the reduced fat and creamy varieties. The category, peanut butter the trap. Jif is the best-selling peanut butter brand in the US, but it is also one of the most engineered. The reduced fat version is a classic example of nutritional bait-and-switch. The sugar spike. When fat is removed from peanut butter, flavor is lost. To compensate, Jif adds corn syrup solids and sugar. This transforms a high-protein, high-fat food into a high-sugar, high-carbohydrate food that causes rapid insulin spikes. Fully hydrogenated oils. Jif uses fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, rapeseed and soybean, to prevent oil separation. While technically not trans fats, by modern 2026 FDA standards, these highly processed fats contribute to systemic inflammation and lack the heart-healthy benefits of natural peanut oils. Magnesium stearate and emulsifiers. These additives are used to create that perfect texture that never separates, but they move the product further away from being a whole food and closer to being a laboratory creation. 2. Smucker's, goober grape and squeeze jelly. The category, fruit jams and combinations the trap. Smucker's is an American icon, but products like goober grape, the striped peanut butter and jelly combo, and their squeeze jelly line are nutritional nightmares. High fructose corn syrup. HFCS Smucker's remains one of the primary users of HFCS in their mass-market jellies. In 2026, the link between HFCS and fatty liver disease is well documented. A single serving of goober grape contains nearly 21 grams of sugar, much of it from HFCS. The lack of real fruit. If you look at the ingredient list for their standard grape jelly, you'll find sugar and corn syrup listed before grapes. You aren't eating a fruit spread. You are eating fruit-flavored sugar gel. Preservatives and colors. To maintain that vibrant, neon purple or red color for years on a grocery shelf, Smucker's utilizes a cocktail of preservatives that can irritate the lining of the digestive tract. 3. Nutella, the sugar and palm oil spread. The category, chocolate hazelnut spread the trap. Despite marketing that suggests it is part of a balanced breakfast, Nutella is essentially liquid candy. In 2026, health-conscious consumers are moving toward brands like Justin's because Nutella's formula remains largely unchanged and unhealthy. Sugar as the #1 ingredient. Over 50% of a jar of Nutella is pure sugar. When you spread it on toast, you are consuming more sugar per gram than many brands of milk chocolate bars. The palm oil problem. Nutella relies on palm oil for its spreadable consistency. Beyond the environmental concerns, palm oil is high in saturated fats that, when combined with high sugar, are a recipe for weight gain and metabolic syndrome. Vanillin and soy lecithin. These are used to mask the lack of actual high-quality cocoa and hazelnut depth. The hazelnut flavor is often overshadowed by the overwhelming sweetness and oily mouthfeel. 4. Miracle Whip, the dressing that isn't mayo. The category, mayonnaise-style spreads the trap. Miracle Whip is often chosen as a lighter alternative to real mayonnaise, but its chemical profile makes it a much worse choice for gut health. Added sugars and syrups. Unlike real mayonnaise, which is traditionally oil, egg, and acid, Miracle Whip contains sugar and high fructose corn syrup. This gives it its signature, tangy sweetness but adds unnecessary calories that trigger fat storage. Modified food starch. To achieve a creamy texture with less oil, Kraft, the maker of Miracle Whip, uses modified food starches. These are highly processed carbohydrates that can cause blood sugar fluctuations. A disguised ingredient list. Miracle Whip is legally a salad dressing, not mayonnaise, because it doesn't meet the minimum fat requirements. It relies on a long list of stabilizers and flavor enhancers to mimic the satisfaction of a fat-based spread. 5. Country Crock, original, and plant butter. The category, buttery spreads/margarine the trap. While the name plant butter sounds healthy in the vegan-friendly world of 2026, these spreads are often just rebranded margarines filled with inflammatory oils. Seed oil heavy. Country Crock is primarily a blend of soybean oil and palm kernel oil. These oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in the volumes found in American diets, contribute to chronic inflammation. Artificial flavors. To make vegetable oil taste like dairy butter, the brand uses a significant amount of natural and artificial flavors. This chemical butteriness is a far cry from the nutrient-dense profile of grass-fed butter or extra virgin olive oil. Water fillers. Many of these spreads use water as a primary ingredient to lower the calorie count, using emulsifiers to hold the oil and water together. This makes for a spread that splatters when cooking and offers zero nutritional value. How to choose a safe spread in 2026. Choosing a safe spread in 2026 requires navigating a grocery landscape dominated by ultra-processed foods. As food technology advances, manufacturers have become more adept at using additives to mimic the texture and taste of whole foods. By following 3 core rules, you can bypass marketing health halos and ensure your spreads contribute to metabolic health rather than undermining it. 1. The 2-ingredient peanut butter rule. The gold standard for nut butters has always been simplicity, yet many Americans are still consuming what nutritionists call peanut-flavored frosting. In 2026, many brands at Target and Kroger still use hydrogenated oils to create a no-stir experience. These oils are chemically altered to stay solid at room temperature, which prevents the natural separation of peanut oil. However, this convenience comes at the cost of systemic inflammation. Furthermore, the addition of palm oil, even when labeled sustainable, adds significant saturated fat without the fiber or micronutrients found in the peanut itself. By sticking to a strict peanuts and salt rule, you ensure you are getting the heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and protein that stabilize blood sugar. 2. Prioritizing fruit-first jams. Traditional jam making has been largely replaced by industrial syrup production. When shopping at Whole Foods, the organic label is not enough. You must check the order of ingredients. Ingredients are listed by weight, so if the first item is cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup, or grape juice concentrate, the product is essentially a confection. A safe spread lists the specific fruit, e.g., raspberries, first. This ensures you are receiving the pectin, antioxidants, and fiber naturally present in the fruit. Juice concentrates are often used as a stealth sugar. They are technically fruit-derived, but behave exactly like refined sugar in the body, causing rapid glucose spikes that lead to energy crashes and long-term insulin resistance. 3. The satiety check. Fat versus sugar. The low-fat craze of previous decades has left a lingering, harmful legacy on our condiment shelves. Products like reduced-fat Jif or Miracle Whip are classic examples of the low-fat trap. When fat is removed, the product loses its mouthfeel and satiety, the feeling of being full. To compensate, manufacturers add modified food starches and sugars. Fat is a crucial macronutrient that triggers the release of cholecystokinin, CCK, and leptin, hormones that tell your brain you are full. High-sugar, low-fat spreads do the opposite. They trigger an insulin surge that quickly clears sugar from your blood, leaving you hungry again within the hour. Choosing full-fat, natural versions, like real mayonnaise made with avocado oil or full-fat almond butter, supports appetite control and hormonal balance, making it much easier to maintain a healthy weight in 2026.